Okay guys, today I'm going to teach you guys how to make lentejas or lentils, and then I'm going to teach you guys how to make quinoa. This is a perfect meal together. It's completely complete. Quinoa is actually a seed, not really a grain, but it pairs really well with lentils. So here in my lentils, I have red lentils, and I soaked 2 cups in 6 cups of water, and I let it sit for 4 hours. We want to soak or sprout all of our grains and our lentils. And then the quinoa is normally just rinsed in cold water. I'm going to do avocado oil just a little bit. And I do about a teaspoon. Now that I started measuring things because my sister-in-law, Janet, me dijo, ¿Sabes qué, Rita? She said, you cook so Mexican. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, and I need specific instructions. So I'm measuring things now. So I get my lentils. Oh no, first I'm gonna do my 1/2 cup of onion, and I'm gonna put it inside. And that's about 1/4. And then I'll turn it here. I cook them at the same time because it's easier. It's literally the exact same ingredients. Literally exactly the same ingredients. It just tastes different because one's a seed and one's a legume. And legumes are like super, super healthy. And then I like fat garlic, pero si tenemos unos chiquitos, then I'll do like 3 because this one counts almost like 1. I'll put the 2 fat ones right here and there. And then my chiles. I already taught you guys how to make this salsa because I make salsa literally, ouch, I burned myself, 4 days out of the week because we eat salsa every day. And you guys should eat salsa every day too. And then aquí, I'm going to give it a little toss, and I'll do the same thing on this side. The quinoa is going to go in. This is 2 cups of quinoa. And it's red quinoa because red is my favorite color. That's literally the only reason why I use red lentils most of the time and red quinoa, because I'm like, I should make everything pretty, and red's pretty. And then I'll put in my lentils. I get out as much water as I can, and whatever I can't get out, I don't worry about it. Kind of like I've been doing a ton of research in food science again, because I don't got shit to do. And there's conflicting reviews of should you use the water that you sprout in because of some of the vitamins, or not vitamins in legumes, but some of the minerals that get washed out. So, you know, science, we're getting better and better, we're learning. So don't worry about it if you don't rinse it all the way out. One researcher will say perfect, another one will say no, it's dirty water, but what else? I have 1 tomato, it's a Roma tomato. And I use Roma tomatoes only because my grandma told me that they're better. I don't know if that's actually true, but you should listen to your abuelas because they know, right? Kind of what my tia Sally tells me all the time. Tú nomás dices que sí. So then I put the tomato in. I do half there. And I dice it. And if I'm lazy and don't feel like doing shit, I literally just cut it in half. Yeah. And it goes in there. No, I use way more cilantro than most people, but I don't care. Cilantro is so healthy for you, so healthy. And it smells so delicious, and it's just healthy. And this is just coarsely chopped, like whatever, and you do want to put the stems in there. Yes, you do. So normally you do 1.5 cup per cup of whatever you have. So if you have 2 cups of lentils, you'll do 4 cups if you're doing 2 cups. If you're doing 1.5, you do about 3. So Janet, that's the measurements for it. I'm gonna go very Mexican. She's gonna get mad. And I'm gonna look at it and I'm gonna be like, sí, sí, mire bien. And then I'll put it here. Because I normally eyeball everything, but I did measure it the last time. And the same thing with the lentils. Actually, to be honest, I normally take my pan straight to the sink and just fill it up with water. And be like, yeah, that looks about right. So I'm gonna do the same thing. But remember, it's about 1.5 to 2 cups per 1 cup of whatever. So if it's 1 cup of quinoa, it's 2 cups of water or 1.5 cups of water. And it's the same rule of thumb for your lentils. Coarse sea salt, and I do 1 teaspoon. And this is where, once again, sal como tú quieres, Janet. Like, ooh, how salty do you want your food? So if you're making it for Jose, he's not allowed to have a lot of salt. But if you're making it for you guys, you can have more salt. Lentils take about 20 minutes. Quinoa takes about 15. It's so fast. And then I add in the cilantro towards the end because I don't want to overcook my herb. Okay, now my lentils are almost done. And I know they're almost done because the water's almost finished. My quinoa is almost done. Although red quinoa is going to be crunchier than white quinoa. I don't know why. You see like these white little like seed part. And then you can see this like white little ring around it. That's when you know they're done. See the white rings? They're like speckled. I'll put half my cilantro. Half my cilantro here. Actually, I want to put a little bit more in this guy. And then you mix it in. I see. And this is also where you want to taste to see if you added enough salt. Si quieres más sal. I've just been cooking for a long time, so I can see that they're kind of smushy. But yeah, they're done. So my quinoa is officially done now. And remember, red quinoa is going to be a little crunchy. So what I normally do is I get a ladle. This is about 1 cup. And then 1 cup of lentils. Wee. Unless you really, really like garlic, I probably wouldn't eat the big old garlics in front. And then complete protein. Super great amino acid panel right here. Plant-based. All good, clean, what you would call clean energy. And super indigenous for Latinos and everybody that lives in the Americas now, because you're starting to adapt to the diet. And there you go. Oh, and sustainable, because like global warming, guys. Put down the fucking hamburger. Decolonize your diet. There you go.